How you feeling? What you want to talk about?
I want to talk to you about Canelo Alvarez.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Okay, you told me he didn't fight no black fighters. I know a list of black fighters he fought.
Yeah, I said yeah. He don't fight no brothers on
Hey, he fought
Mexican.
Daniel Jacobs, brother. He fought Daniel Jacobs. Hey, I'm half brother. I'm half brother and half
Yeah, okay,
Mexican.
that was a good fight. I think that's Canelo Alvarez's biggest win to this day.
You
Um,
know, he
so
fought
hold on,
Austin
hold on.
Trout. He fought Mosley, Kirkland, Kermit. He
Okay,
fought all those
okay,
dudes.
okay.
He
So
fought
okay,
some
let's
good
touch
ones.
on him. Let's touch on him because you bringing up the fighters that he fought. So according to Danny Garcia, that's his best name on his resume. And when was that? That was a couple fights ago now. And Danny Garcia, with all the respect, he from my hometown and all that, but he's not the best middleweight in the world. It's Andrade and this is Charlo. And we pretty much know this
No, no, you're
because
right. You're right. You're right
hold on,
about
hold
Andrade
on.
and Charles. Give
Yeah,
me a second. Give me a
yeah.
look.
So when it comes to Daniel Jacob, I like Daniel Jacob. Don't get me wrong. I think that's Canelo's best win yet and most decisive one. But you
But
got to keep in
but
mind,
you gotta understand
Daniel
something too,
Jacob.
brother. You gotta
Yeah, I ain't
understand.
finished
Listen to
my
me.
point. Let me finish my point. So Daniel Jacob, you know, he had a close fight with Devyachenko, and then the fight prior to that, it was the knockdown that separated that got him the win pretty much. And when Andre fought him, he washed him like he stole something. Like he wasn't even on his level. So we know Andrade and Charlo are the best at the middleweight division. So as far as Daniel Jacob, it's a good win. The Canelo best win till this day, but pretty much, you know what I'm saying, it was pretty evident. And then you went back all the way to Crickland. Keep in mind, the Crickland fight, he ducked Jermell Charlo. And Golden Boy had to release Jermell Charlo out of his contract because, according to Golden Boy, they on the contract, they promised him a Canelo fight. And they promised him a Canelo fight in Dallas. But because Canelo said absolutely not, I'd rather fight a Crickland who got knocked out by a fighter with 6 knockouts, and Crickland, who was a year and a half removed from a layoff, and he didn't even train with Anna Wolf. He wasn't even allowed to. He avoided Jermell Charlo, and Golden Boy had to release Jermell Charlo out of his contract so Canelo Alvarez could fight Crickland. So you could fight. When I say fight the best brothers out there, we're not talking about just any brother. We're talking about brothers with skill, with rhythm.
But let me tell you
That can
though,
move.
Jacob
Hold on,
was
hold on,
wanted to
hold on.
fight
I
the
want to
Charlo
touch
brothers.
on. I want to
Jake,
touch
the
on.
Charlo brothers
Yeah,
backed
but
down on Jake, brother.
hold on. Like I said, let me touch on everything you had to say because I really want to talk about everything you mentioned because you said you went back to Sugar Shane Mosley. My brother, Sugar Shane was 100 years old and was coming off back-to-back losses on some Drake shit. Come on, man. You got to do better than that. I'm talking about Charlo and Andre. He been avoiding them for the past 5 years. And you know this better than I do. So what's your excuse for him, giving up his strap? And the WBC, according to them, they wanted to fight, but Canelo paid them some money to give him a French fries title. And he gave the Lion the real strap.
Do you know what a franchise title is, brother? Tell me what a franchise. Explain to me what a franchise title is.
Not a
trophy.
championship.
What?
A
What kind
championship
of
that's
trophy?
not a title nor a belt. So he don't got the cojones to fight.
What does it do? What is what does a
Listen.
franchise title do? Your French fries title. What does it do?
Avoid the best fighters
Tell me
in
about
the
it.
world. To avoid the fighters from the coincidental list. Lomachenko
No,
did it.
my brother.
Canelo
No,
did
my
it.
brother. That's not it.
Canelo and Lomachenko are from the
If
coincidental.
there's a champion in different weight classes,
Listen.
Canelo can go after him and make that money.
So what's the point you're trying to make? Because you said he fights.
The point what I'm
brothers.
trying to make, bro, it's
just
about
told
money.
you.
It's
I
about
said, no, it ain't.
politics.
Charlo is bigger than Canelo.
No, he
Billy
ain't,
Joe
brother.
Saunders.
No, he ain't. Snap into
Okay.
reality. No, he ain't fucking
All right,
bigger.
hold on. Pause real quick because you jumping around and that's not how it's going. We're going to talk about one thing at a time. So you said
You're
first
the one
of all,
that's jumping around.
You first of all said, Canelo fights black fighters, right? I said he don't fight black fighters with rhythm that could fight. You
I'm
could
telling you
fight
right
a
now,
brother that
Jacobs
can't
will
fight.
whoop some fucking ass, bro.
You could
Jacobs
fight.
will whoop ass.
Okay, you say Jacob, but like I said, that's his best win, and he ain't fought brothers since then. But when it comes to Charlo and Andre told him you don't got no cojones.
Charlo back down from Jacobs,
Hey,
brother.
Andre, hold on.
The Charlo brothers back down from Jacobs.
Yo, you keep flip flopping. I'm gonna have to put you on mute if you keep doing that. So, like I said, excuse me. So Andre said, "Hey, Canelo, you don't got no cojones. Grow some cojones and fight me. I'm more Mexican than you." Canelo said, "Absolutely not." He looked another way, right? Charlo, he did the same thing. He said, I'm the lion. Come to the lion den. I'll fight you in Mexico City, where you be eating contaminate meat at. Guess what Canelo Alvarez did? He said, absolutely not. I'm a fight. I'm gonna be a cheater. I'm gonna still run the jungle because I'm gonna be the fastest animal in the jungle. And I'd rather be a cheater and eat some contaminated meat and run the jungle like the cheetah does, right? So instead of facing the lion and facing your fear, you run the other way. And you keep talking about Daniel Jacob. Like I said, this is what the decafs do. Keep flip-flopping, deflecting. Daniel Jacob, when he met Charlo and when they were face to face, Charlo told Daniel Jacob, if you drop your opponent, I'ma drop mine. Y'all could go back and check the interview out or the video. Charlo told Daniel Jacob, hey, listen, if you drop your opponent, I drop mine, we fight next. Forget all the back and forth. Daniel Jacob said, you ain't touching M's. I'm touching M's. He said, what that mean? You don't know what I'm touching. He said, yes, I do know what you touching. Remember that? So Charlo accepted the fight. He said, I'll fight you next. So don't try to twist it around and act like Charlo ducked Daniel Jacob because he didn't, bruh. You just trying to find an excuse. But like I said, y'all decafs, don't quit bringing up lies because the truth will always debunk any lie. Facts trump any opinion. So what I'm trying to say is you just another decaf that's getting knocked out on split decision, bringing up lies because you saying Charlo, he avoided Daniel Jacob. No, he didn't, bro. He told him on the video, I'll fight you next. Let's both drop our opponents. You said, Canelo Alvarez, he fight brothers. Oh, brothers that could hardly fight or brothers that are good but not great? I'm talking about the best fighters in the world. Floyd Mayweather been kicking Hispanic fighters every Mexican Independent Day. And Canelo Alvarez don't got the cojones to fight one brother on Mexican Independent Day that we consider the best. We've been asking Canelo Alvarez to fight Charlo and Andrade for the past 5 years. And he haven't did so. So quit bringing up lies and tell Canelo to grow the cojones to fight Charlo and Andrade.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear this.
What?
Let me speak. Are you gonna let me speak now? Or are you just speaking?
Yeah, go ahead. Troll. You said you ain't speaking, you trolling, but go ahead. Bring up one point at a time. I'm not trying to flip-flop around.
I wanted to speak for a long time. You just don't let me speak.
Go ahead, speak.
Okay, first of all, let's get to Mayweather. Let's get to Mayweather. Let's get to Mayweather.
No. Don't flip-flop. Ask. So what you have to say to what I just said? Reply.
Okay, let me tell you something, brother. You don't even know what a franchise title is. Let me speak. You don't even know what a franchise title is.
It's a fake title. It's not a belt nor a championship. I just told you what it is. The WBC president said it's not a title. It's not a belt.
Let me speak.
Well, apparently you.
I let you speak.
I ain't stopping you. I ain't stopping you.
You're gonna put me on mute or something.
I ain't stopping you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right now.
Get your.
Because you don't want to hear the fucking truth.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, you tell nothing but lies. First of all, a lot of lies. But let me tell you something. You do not like Hispanics.
You said, hold on. Get to the point.
I know you don't. I know you don't like Hispanic fighters.
Speak. Go ahead, speak, bro. I mean, you keep talking nonsense. Go ahead, speak.
Canelo, and the Charlo brothers. Yeah, the Charlo brothers did call him out. I admit that, and everybody knows that. But you want to know why he did not fight him? Wow. Because the money wasn't right. It's about money, buddy.
Yeah,
if they would offer him 50 mil,
Billy Joe Saunders. So Billy Joe Saunders is a bigger fight than Charlo.
The UK, brother,
and
Billy Joe Saunders from the UK. The money in the UK quadrupled.
He's fighting here in the US. He's not fighting in the UK. Fighters. He's fighting in the US though. So what fight?
Though, so I'm talking about the pay-per-view.
Okay, Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders. His last fight. What did he fight on? What he fought on, and who he fought?
Do you know what? I really don't know if Billy Joe Saunders that good.
He fought on a YouTube undercard. Hold on. He fought on a YouTube undercard. He fought on a YouTube undercard, dog. And you talking about he a bigger fight than Charlo? You don't even know who he fought. So do your research and your homework before you come on split decision. Because you just a
no.
He fought on your YouTube undercard, but he a bigger fight than Charlo. Hey, bro, what facts? He fought. That's a fact. That's a fact, dog. You just mad.
You don't know shit about anything, brother.
You just mad. He fought on the YouTube undercard.
If I would see you, brother, I would go fucking 10 rounds with you.
You won't do shit. You won't do shit. You won't do shit. I don't care who you lost to. I don't know who you is, but you just got knocked out on split decision. Dumbass decaf. Dumb casual ass fan. Like I said, he said Billy Joe Saunders. I gave him the chance to speak, to troll. Excuse me, to troll. He said, "Oh, Billy Joe Saunders is a bigger fight." Billy Joe Saunders fought on a YouTube undercard his last fight and almost got beat by nobody. Stop playing with him. And you talking about Charlo, the Lion, who knocks out his opponents, who go for the kill, who we get. Man, this strap right here is realer than Canelo's strap. The French fries title is not a belt nor a championship. This is facts, not your emotional opinion, decaf. The WBC president said this. The WBC president was also the same guy who said he wanted to see the fight. It was Canelo who paid him more money, not 2%, 10% of his purse to request a French fries title and elected to give up the title. This verbatim out of WBC president, what he was talking about during an interview. I got all these proofs that I'm going to provide in the comment section. So like I said, these Canelo fans, they talking about, oh, I'm hating Hispanics. Oh, because I'm telling the truth, I'm hating Hispanics? Man, my best friend is Epifanio, bruh. Is he Hispanic too? I watch fights. I tell him Canelo ducking Charlo, and he said exactly the same points they bring up. Oh, Charlo and nobody, this and that. Oh, but he don't want to fight him. And you be the first one to watch if he fight Charlo. But at the end of the day, or at least the night, guess what they say? Try to make up excuses, dusty excuses that I gotta brush off. And like I said, bring up facts, not false information. And anybody can get it on some AB. Even my own AKHi. You know what I'm saying? It ain't split decision, it's gonna be a knockout. So like I said, they got me feeling like Mayweather on split decision. Undefeated. 424 debates, 424 KO with facts. Iron Mike of split decision, the most fury, the young AKHi. Got all these decaf shook. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't. And listen to these decafs / old media that don't know shit about boxing. Because like I said, you know, they will bring up their emotional opinion. But facts trump any opinion any given day of the week. And always remember that when the truth is spoken, the other side is nothing but a lie. So all the decafs that's claiming, hey, why are you picking on the decafs that don't know ish about boxing, admitting that they are decafs? Absolutely not. I'm calling out everybody. They want to talk about Canelo the best, this and that, but we already know what his history looked like. Plenty of excuses. I'm tired of hearing excuses when y'all talking about Canelo. Quit bringing up excuses that Canelo ain't even bringing up. Why y'all got more confidence than Canelo, bruh? On the other hand, Crawford, a man that's nicknamed the Bud, the Smoke, you don't hear him say, oh, I don't want no part of the truth. No, he want to seek out the truth in Errol Spence. So like I said, these decafs will say whatever, but they living up to their name. Dumb, casual ass fans. And like I said, on split decision, I don't go for no decision. I don't let the bell take me to a decision where the referee could rob me on some Canelo-ish. Y'all know how these judges do. Not only these decafs be the judge, I knock him out. Like the Iron Mike. So like I told y'all, on split decision, it's just one round KO. But sometimes I do like to take them further because I'm gonna say this. On split decision, you get up to 3 strikes before I have to hang up. Because if you lie 3 times, then I have to hang up. If you keep flip-flopping, I have to hang up because I keep knocking you out in every topic you bring up and you stay deflecting. Quit running. Quit ducking like Canelo and call in to split decision. You already know how the Lions do. And like I always say, man, appreciate everybody for calling in. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. And subscribe below, click on the notification bell, and tune in next Monday. Eid Mubarak wa kullu aam wa antum bakhair wa Ramadan Kareem. And oh, hold on. You already know what I gotta say. All the decaps. Why y'all always gotta hate, man?
Damn, I'm looking good. I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah.